Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm assuming most of the people that are going to be watching this video are going to be new. So hi, my name is Delaney. Primarily I do like makeup, hair, video-ish type things. But today I wanted to do a review for the Molekule air purifier. My husband and I have had our Molekule since November, so we've had it for almost 6 months now, and I definitely wanted to wait until we'd had it for a good amount of time before I did a review, because I've seen people do reviews where they've had it for like a month, and I'm like, okay, but anything can make a difference for a month. What is it gonna do for the long term? So I feel like about 6 months is a good amount of time to finally just go ahead and tell you guys what we think of the Molekule air purifier. To be honest, I did not know what the Molekule air purifier was before we got it. My mom actually bought it and sent it to us. I used to live in Florida, and then when I got married to my husband, I moved up here to Nashville, where he is from. Once I moved here, my allergies became like a disaster. To give you a little comparison, or just, you know, a little background on why we decided to get, well, why my mom decided to get us the Molekule. In Florida, I would take allergy medicine and I would be totally fine, not really have many issues, maybe a little congestion here or there, but it wasn't that bad. Once I moved up here, like, I was sick every single month with some sort of sinus issue, a sinus infection. I think sinusitis is like the same thing as a sinus infection, but the doctors would call it a sinus infection, and then sometimes they call it a sinusitis. I don't know, but I was getting all kinds of issues. I had terrible allergies that would just turn into colds, and I would just be miserable for like 2 weeks at a time. It was just awful. I was so sick. So after my first year living here, being sick 24/7 pretty much, my mom ordered us the Molekule, and at the time that she ordered it was right around the time that California had all of those fires, so it actually took quite a few weeks to get here. So once we got it, I will go ahead and show you guys the clips of us unboxing and setting up and all that good stuff. What did we get, Paisley? What did we get? What did we get, Alex?
A Molekule! So excited.
There it is. It's gonna help Gunner breathe.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? He might start being able to smell himself. Alright.
Ooh.
Fancy
What
packaging.
does it say? Our promise. Okay. Say hello.
To a whole new normal. English menu. Important, put that off the side. Paisley.
Filters?
This appears to be pre-filter.
That's the filter on the bottom, right?
Yep, and the power cord. And then pull this little piece out. Just cardboard.
There it is.
Dun, dun, dun. Holy mother of pearl, let's get some weight to it.
Told you the box was heavy.
It is heavy. Dun, dun, dun. Ta-da!
So fancy. It's bigger than I thought it would be. That's what she
said.
Alex is a little bit excited.
I'm very excited. There's a possibility this will help my wife be able to breathe. Wouldn't that excite you?
Oh, let's take the plastic off. Ready?
Oh, so fancy. Initializing. Open app on your phone.
Gotta stop recording. This is the initial cleanup. It's cleaning. Once we got it all set up, you could immediately tell a difference if it was in like our bedroom and we were in the living room. When we came out from the living room and went into our bedroom, you could literally tell the difference in the air quality going from the living room or wherever else in the house to the room that the Molekule was in, which we have been just leaving it in our bedroom because at the moment I'm okay with like allergies and stuff, but during like the harsher months we'll probably move it to the living room just to, you know, purify the whole house, and then at night we put it in our bedroom. But you could tell a difference in just the way the air smelled. Like, it smelled clean. And so over winter of last year, like 2017 into 2018, I still had to use my allergy medication all the time. Even through winter, while it's snowing, while everything is dead, I still had to use allergy medication. This past winter, while I just had the Molekule, I did not have to use any allergy medication, and I did not get as sick as I had the year prior. I will say I still did get a couple of colds, nothing by comparison to what it was the year prior. My husband, I think, has only had maybe one or two colds since we got the Molekule. For me, my colds definitely don't last as long as they did. They're definitely not as severe. Like before, when I would get sick, I would just be like laid up in bed for at minimum like 4 days and just be a congested, miserable mess. It was awful. And so now with the Molekule, I don't get to that point where I'm like, I have to stay in bed and I can't leave my bed. Like, I'm not as congested. I am not as miserable when I get cold with the Molekule. I am interested to see how it does like over spring now that everything is blooming and into summer. I can do an update video if that's something anybody would like to see. Just let me know and I'll do one like in the fall maybe. But for right now, over the winter, these past 6 months, I was still sick when we didn't have the Molekule, but I definitely did not get as severely sick with the Molekule running. We do run our Molekule 24/7. It is never turned off. At night, we do put it on like the night mode, I forget what it's called, or dark mode, so that the light turns off, because I can't sleep in a room that has any light in it, like seriously any tiny little light, like even the light on the TV that just like stays on, like I have to cover it because I cannot take anything that has light on it. So we do turn the light off at night, leave it on auto, because for us, we like having noise at night. We have like a noise machine because we like to have, you know, sounds going on so that we're not hearing the sounds outside and all of that, and like the dogs and stuff. Our dogs, not like outside dogs. So we leave ours on auto. We have never used, I don't know what the mode is called, like the silent mode. Maybe it is called the silent mode, but it's like the lowest running mode. We never use that. We pretty much always keep it on auto. If we are, like if we've had it in the living room all day and then we're going to bed, we'll put it in the bedroom and like run it on boost for a little while just to let it like clean up the air quicker. Which personally, I would leave it on boost like all night long because I like the noise. Just like, you know, the air, it's just like peaceful for me. I will put that on like in the morning, like after my husband leaves for work. If like the dogs are out in the living room and they're making noise and I still want to sleep, I'll put it on boost, so then I have like the noisemaker and boost going, and then like I can't hear the dogs. It's great. For our family and our household, the Molekule has worked wonders. I am so glad that it is a thing. Like, I am so happy that we have it. It's definitely one of the pricey things. I am so thankful for my mom for buying it for us. I've had it for almost 6 months now. It has changed my life for sure, because now I can breathe. I don't have to use, honestly, I'll be honest, like I was addicted to the Afrin nasal sprays like for a solid 3 months. Like, using it every day, all day, like probably like 4 times a day I was using Afrin, and I know it's bad. I know that it's bad, so don't comment, Afrin is so bad for your nose, you shouldn't use that, blah, blah, blah. I know, guys. I know Afrin sucks, okay? I know it shouldn't be around because it is so bad for you, but I don't think people understand, like, when you can't breathe, you'll literally do anything that you have to do to be able to breathe. Like, you just do, because it is absolutely miserable, terrible, like the worst possible thing to not be able to breathe like through your nose. It is awful. Ugh, I feel so bad for anybody that has experienced the things that I've experienced with like your nasal area. It's awful. It is so bad. So the Molekule has definitely improved that for me. Alex notices a difference as well. He's not as congested as he would get because he gets allergies, not as severely as I do, but he does get allergies. He is not have to taking medication as often for it. So it is definitely something that we would buy again. Honestly, I would love to have 2 of them. I would keep one in the living room running 24/7 and the one in our bedroom running 24/7. But, you know, it's expensive, so not gonna buy another one as of right now. But in the future, it's definitely something we would have multiple of. I think if we ever had a kid, I would get one for our kid to keep in their room. I don't want kids, I'm just saying, you know, accidents happen. So I definitely 100% recommend the Molekule if you have severe allergy issues, or you get sick a lot, or you just don't like pollen or whatever, like, you know, the stuff in your house. Like, if you want to have a clean air smell in your house, I highly recommend the Molekule air purifier. It has changed my nose's life for sure, and it will change your nose's life too. This is not a sponsored video in any way, shape, or form. This is purely my own opinion. If it doesn't work for you, I'm sorry, but I really don't see how it could not work for anybody, because it's literally just an air purifier that makes your air clean and makes your life lovely while you're living in your house. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, I am happy to answer them, and I will hopefully see you guys in my next video. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.